Okay, today we're going to be going over setup and installation instructions for a solar powered wireless security camera with pan, tilt, and zoom. And we are going to go ahead and set that up today. Okay, so today we are going to be doing the unboxing. So let's get started. We have the instructions. We also have templates that you can use for your different mounting options. And an opportunity to extend the warranty with the registration. So let's see what we got here. We have got a solar panel. I think I said that in the start of this video that this is a solar powered camera. And here's the actual camera itself. Kind of hard to get out of that. Okay. As you can see, pans and tilts and all the above. Anything you could hope for. And there is a plug here that you can use to charge the camera if need be. Well, it'd be a good place to start with a charged camera, and then you can use the solar panel to maintain the charge. And you shouldn't have to really take it down and do any charging once you use the solar aspect of the camera. So I'm going to set that there, and let's look at what we need to do. Okay, so what I've done here is I have gone ahead and charged it up. It's a good idea to charge it before you put it up so that the solar power is only maintaining it, and this is not trying to fully charge the internal battery. So underneath you will find the jacks. Looks like we have a, oh I'm sorry, that is a status light and also a USB port for charging. That's also where, if you can see in this little rubber flip here, there's a section that you can take out should you choose, which of course you're going to, if you choose to use the solar option. And you can go ahead also and you'll find the other rubber stopper, I call them. And this one will get you to the on and off and the reset button, as well as your SD card slot. So I have gone ahead and grabbed an SD card real quick, and I'm going to put it in there. And don't forget that when you are doing an SD card, you're going to be prompted to format the card, and it's always a good idea if you're moving it around to go ahead and, if you're putting it in new, go ahead and format that card and you should be good to go. So now I'm just going to replace that cover there, and as you can see, this is what it would look like if it were mounted, and you can see that the head travels left and right quite a bit, almost all it is completely around. But there's just a stopper there, and also you can go up and down and so much more. We'll find out as we go along. But also in the box here, there also is another box I just discovered earlier. This has got the power cord that you would need if you opt to go with, or if you're going to charge it, I should say. And then there's another mounting option inside this bag, and this would be your typical standard ball and socket mount that you would use across a variety of different brands. And there's also another option, as you can see, this bracket here, this black metal bracket. If you unscrew these thumb screws here on the side, you can take that off. and then you can take this bracket and mount it to whatever you want, and then bring the camera back to the bracket and screw the sides back in, and bam. I mean, this is easy peasy to mount. This is one of the simpler cameras I've ever seen. I can't wait till we get it together and I can get an idea of what kind of picture it's going to have. So we'll do that. Okay, so what I'm going to do next here is I'm going to go ahead and download the app using the QR code in the instruction booklet. And I'm going to go ahead and scan that. Okay. And that's going to bring me to the Cloud Edge app, which I already had on my phone. Okay, so now the next step would be to set up the camera and get it attached to the network. And when I do that, I'm going to take the camera and the phone out to the area where I plan on mounting this camera, because I have a couple different SSIDs and I'm not sure which one is strongest at the area I'm going to use it in. So I'm going to take my phone out with me and I'm going to go ahead and set it up on the network that is broadcasting the best out in that area. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll come back and we'll set it up completely. Okay, so I'm going to be mounting this camera outside on one of my trees that's kind of an area that I can't quite see from the house, and I don't have power here, so the solar camera is a perfect fit. And I've already mounted the solar panel, and I've fixed it so that it's aiming at the sun, and I'm going to go ahead and mount the camera. Unfortunately, I only have two hands, so I'm going to do that and then come back. So here we have it completely mounted, and I am going to go inside and use the app to see how well this works. So there you have it. It was a simple install of a camera by the company named SV3C. Extremely easy. Even your not so handy person can figure this one out. And it's pretty cool. I can't wait to move forward with it, and I think it was absolutely worth the money.